Guys, welcome to Shanghai, one of the coolest cities in the world. You've hopefully chosen it for D, maybe Module E, or maybe both. My name is Frederic Dorme. I'm HSA Chairperson 2013, as well as MBA 2013. Hopefully you weren't in business class. You better not have been in first class, so you're being a little bit jet lagged, a little bit tired. The idea of this video is to make sure you get from here downtown to the Rotation-Hult where you're going to live. Let's roll. Like any airport, if you really don't have any money, you can of course come to a currency exchange and exchange whatever you want. But the problem is, the rates not very good. Recommendation, make sure you land at least 200 US dollars, which will give you something like that in RMB. Guys, there's many ways you can get from the airport to any city in the world. The way we recommend when you're tired, when you're exhausted, when you've landed, is private car. In this case, Shifu Li. It's inexpensive, it's on time, he waits with you, your name, at the gate, will take you all the way to the car, all the way into town, and it's a very smooth, highly recommended. Guys, there's many ways you can get into town. If you don't want to take the nice car, you can of course take the metro, very inexpensive, a little bit long, or you wanted a bit of speed, China, maglev, magnetic train, 400 kilometers an hour. But we really recommend comfort, either driver, or you want to fly. Big serious. The flying's not working. We're gonna have to take a taxi. Sorry? Taxi? No, thank you. No, thank you. Guys, so here we are. This is how you queue to get the taxi. You walk very slowly in this case. You shouldn't pay more than 200 to 250 RMB, but the most important thing, remember, they don't speak any English, possibly. So, probably a little bit too big, but don't forget this. This is the name of the hotel in English and in Chinese. So what happens is, when you get the taxi rank at the end of it, you'll meet this young man, Ni Hao, and he'll say Qinao Li. That means, where do you want to go? What you do is you get your lovely little card out again, you point it to him, and then he'll throw you in one of multiple cabs. Don't worry about the colour, there's a variety of colours, no difference between them. Guys, the great thing about Chinese taxis, they're not very expensive. They usually start at around 14 kwai, but you must remember that most taxi drivers, if not all taxi drivers, don't speak a word of English. So when you're getting in the taxi, remember to take a slip of paper with Mandarin, location, where you're going, give it to him, or on your iPhone. And at the end, take the receipt. Fat piao. Always ask for a fat piao. Home sweet home. Great font, downtown in Shanghai. This is where you're going to be living. Let's go and check in. So here we are, 7 Jiao Jia Banglu, the Great Font Hotel main reception. When you walk in here, you'll go straight to this desk here and hold the waiter to check you out. So the very first thing you'll do is you'll get, when you arrive at this table, your SIM card for your Chinese phone. Guys, don't panic, let me guess. You didn't change any money, you didn't bring any currency. Doesn't matter. Taxi's outside, come here. This is a currency exchange machine. So if you forgot to change any currency at the airport, you didn't bring any RMB, don't panic. In the front lobby of the hotel, here's the currency exchange machine. So now that you've got a phone that's working in China, it's time to check in. What you'll need is your passport. If you have two, in this case, make sure you give them one with a visa. As you're checking in, you'll need to pay a deposit, don't forget, for your room key, 1,000 RMB in cash. So, marble floors, 24-hour concierge, and a lift to take you to your floor. You'll need this security system. Swipe it and select your floor. So here you are, security at Hult is paramount. So on every single floor of your apartment, you'll see there is a camera. To get into your main apartment door, you'll need a set of keys, which also you'll be given at check-in. Here we go. Each and every room's got a room number outside, and you again use now your swipe card to get into your room. Up against the door, hear the noise, and off we go. Fat chance, ladies. Okay guys, so when you come out of the Rotation-Hult, you're going to come out of a slightly different building, but basically you've got a choice. You can either go left or you can go right. Now if you're going to school, the metro station you can get either side. If we go left, it's quite small, there's not an awful lot going on. There's the occasional APM 7-Eleven, but there is the laundry which we need to go to, and I'm going to show you how that works. Very good shop, very good prices. Right is where it all happens. Shops, restaurants, mobile top-ups, you name it. Let's go. So here it is guys, it's literally 10 to 20 meters away, well 50 meters away from Rotation-Hult. This is the sign, Laundry Japan Technology. They're great prices, they're good, and they're actually a very nice bunch of people. So guys, if you're absolute laundry lovers and you really like getting your stuff clean every single day of the week, then this is definitely the place to come. Not only are they nice people, they've got good prices, but they offer the discount card, and this is what you definitely need to get, a maximum of 40% off. Guys, we're crossing the road. I know it sounds so ridiculously simple, but really do be careful. We've had 2 students this year so far who have had quite severe injuries from not having looked left and right. The mopeds here, they do what they want, whichever direction they want, whenever they want. So whenever you cross, even though the traffic's coming from one direction, look left, because the 2 hits from the students came from the other side. Be careful. On the other front, Construction Bank. China Construction Bank has a big tie-up with Bank of America. So if you want to exchange money, if you've got a Bank of America card for the Americans, China Construction Bank is what you want to be looking for. Guys, there's always that fear when you come to a new country, what are you going to eat? Is there anything that reminds me of home? Don't forget you're in China, so eating out is actually quite relatively cheap, meaning to say when you leave campus very late, chances of you wanting to cook at midnight at home is probably quite slim, so you'll probably be eating out. If you don't want to do that, there are supermarkets, of course there are. Here we're in Tesco, they've got everything you can think of, not so much European produce, but they do have some discount. Apart from a few things that I'd recommend possibly not getting involved in, which is the frogs and the snaky looking, eely, weary, freaky thing. I'll show you what I normally buy. Now this, frogs or eels, this is more like it. There's probably a few sportsmen and women among you. When you're here, it's always quite nice to get out and have a quick run or what have you. Next to Tesco, between Tesco and the Rotation-Hult, your accommodation, there is a massive sports complex. Athletics tracks, tennis courts, squash, you name it. Very simply, come, speak, get involved. You can run on the track for free, no problem at all. There are many ways to get to campus. The best is the subway. There are 2 ways you can buy tickets. Either you get the card, which can be used in taxis as well, which is highly recommended, or if you're only doing it once, use the coins. Now, if you want to get the card, you can't get it at the machines. You've got to come here, service centre, have a chat with this lovely lady, and pick one up, top it up to whatever level you want to top it up. When you want to re-top it up, you come back here and get it. Okay, 2 key things you've got to remember on this line. you're going to get on at the dorms at line 9 and change at line 8. So we are now here, Dapu Chao, line 9. You're going to go 1 stop, 2 stop, change to line 8 and go up to People's Square. The great thing about the Shanghai Metro is it's cheap, fantastically convenient, modern, can take you anywhere in the city, but don't forget, rush hour in the mornings, it's a jungle, as it is in the evenings. Let's go. On the metro, it's generally a very quiet place. Most people are just looking at their phones, reading newspapers and relaxing. In the morning, trust me, this space, you'll never have it. You will be crushed up against the wall. The announcements are clear, the language is in English, you shouldn't have any problem. 2 stops to go. Okay, so we've just done the 2 stops. We've just done Dapu Chao to Lujiaban, and now we're going up to People's Square, 3 stops. Very simple to get in and out. Take the card. Queue, get a bit confused. Swipe it. Here you go. There are nearly 2,789 exits at this particular station. I'm joking, there's only about 24. The key for you guys for campus is number 14. That one. 14. No others. 14. So here you are, your new life for the next 2 to 4 months. You've chosen an amazing location. We really hope that this video has been helpful and that you won't get lost at the airport. Enjoy your time here, and if you need anything, please, 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 feel free to give me a call directly. I'll give you much more information than maybe the video, and really hope to maybe see you somewhere in the world soon. Take care, guys.